Won't you take me home? Give me wings to fly. We can run away. Castle in the sky. Won't you take me home and give me wings to fly?
G'day folks, Ash here from Off Grid Mojo with an update. I know it's been a while since my last Rigsy video or travel video, and the reason being is that I am actually now living in a house, and my full-time living in Rigsy and the other bikes has come to an end for now. I am what you might call now a weekend commando. That being said, I haven't been on any weekend commando sojourns yet because I've been busy with what's happening in my life now. Cut along, to fill you in on what's been happening. Some changes in my life situation happened sort of almost overnight. I now have my son living with me full time, whereas before he was sort of like on weekends and such. And we were looking for a house, and we're having all sorts of problems finding emergency housing. And thankfully, with much gratitude to my cousin Robbie, who came she helped out basically and provided us with her house. She lives in another house somewhere with her partner, and this house was available, so I've moved everything from my storage shed into this house, and my son lives with me here now full time. So the life that I had before is come to an abrupt halt, which is what it is. You just got to accept these things, right? And in all truthfulness, the shine had come off the ball a bit for me anyway. I was starting to get a little bit of anxiety, more so than before, about some of the places where I was camping at. Not that I ever had any problem from the township where I was based, which was Rup. I can tell you that now because I'm no longer there. And a big shout out to the people of Rup. I'd just like to say a huge thank you. I'm so grateful for you guys putting up with me for all those years. There were times there where I would stay at the rec reserve for days on end, sometimes out of weather, or bad weather conditions, and other times just out of laziness, and I needed to unplug and sleep, because it's living like this is taxing from time to time, especially with all the riding that you do every day. And not only that, but the anxiety, the psychological component of staying in places and always having that niggling feeling that you may get asked to move on, or somebody might come down and cause trouble. Not that very rarely happened. I was never asked to move on from any authorities or anything like that. If anything, the police and the fisheries guys that I came into contact over the years were just awesome, mate. You know, they were just more curious really than anything, and wanted to know if I was okay. One time I got caught in a storm, and I couldn't see 3 meters in front of me. That's how bad the rain was. And that was on the Bass Coast Highway, somewhere between Grantville and Tooradin, somewhere along there. I forget exactly where. And it was just really dangerous. There was nowhere for me to pull in, and I wasn't in Rigsy, I was in the Magnum. And the police sat back about 100 metres or so behind me, stuck on their lights, and kept the traffic from Phillip Island coming down and possibly running me over, even though I was in the shoulder. Now, unbeknownst to me, right, that was one of the weekends when there was some event at Phillip Island and everyone was going home on the Sunday afternoon. And I was very grateful for these police officers to do that. They did that for me for about a kilometre, and then the rain just stopped briefly, and then they took off, and I gave them a big salute. So thank you so much for that, guys. It's a long overdue thank you for that. But these are some of the things that I would events that were happening to me while I was living in Rigsy like that, which was over 4 years full time. Little sojourns overseas here and there, as you know, through the other videos. Just because it's so cheap to live overseas compared to living here, and I was never paying rent here. I'd always free graze, unless my son was with me, and the condition for my son to be with me at that time was I needed to be in a caravan park where there are other people around. I was not permitted to take him into the wild, so to speak. Not that it was ever that wild. But yeah, so anyway, that is the situation now. Am I going to sell Rigsy for, I've got 2 bikes with 3 different camping trailers? Possibly, but for now I'm going to hold on to Rigsy simply because I don't know what's happening in terms of the world situation. It's pretty crazy, and I've always stated that it's nice to have the ability to be mobile at the drop of a hat. And so I'll keep Rigsy for a bit longer, but possibly sell down the track a bit once, if this is going to be a more permanent thing for me. But during that time, there'll still be some weekend trips here and there. Whether my son comes with me or not, I don't know, because my trips are very long and very arduous, and his match fitness, it may be like 5 kilometres a day with him, which is just not enough, unfortunately. Where I'm located now, I won't tell you where, but it would take me a good few hours, like 5 or 6 hours, just to ride to get to the start of the Great Southern Rail Trail, which is at Nyora. Now, that's on road systems and everything like that, and I'm not too keen on taking my son with me to those places. Logistically, I could organise, someone to bring him down and his bike down and meet us there, and then we go from there. So that's a possibility, because the Lang Lang campground's only 5-something k's from there anyway. Watch this space. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I want to show you some. In a previous video, I showed you I was approached by a company called All Powers, and they'd sent me a 100-watt solar panel and a power station called an RS600. Unfortunately, the first power station they sent me did not work at all, and so I contacted them. They said, send it back to us. Here's the code. Take it to the post office, wrap it back up nicely, send it back to us free of charge, and we'll send you another one, which they did. The second one didn't work either. So I'd wiped my hands clean of the power station, and I thought I'll just give you a review on the solar panel, which I did. But since then, I have bought myself a bluetti power station, and I have set it up, which I'm about to show you in a minute and run you through that. I was always going to do something like this anyway, but when All Powers approached me and told me they were would I like to do a review on a solar panel and a power station, I thought, you little beauty, this is exactly the motivation I need to do the thing. And it was heartbreaking when the power station didn't work, and I thought, I was always going to do it anyway. So without any further ado, I'll show you this new-ish setup I've got in the Magnum trike. Do right. Okay, so here's the Magnum trike with this trailer partly set up. I don't have the 2 things on the back because I just wanted to show you this system that I have in here, which I'm going to show you now. So 100-watt solar panel from All Powers, as you know in the previous video, and this here is the setup I have in here. This is This is a bluetti system. It is 25 amp hours, and I'll put some more specs up right now. Now, in here I have the e-bike battery. This here is just a tool box to help make the bluetti sit better in there. I haven't actually fabricated a proper thing for it to keep it nice and snug while riding, because I haven't tested it out on a long journey yet. But so what I've done, got this system coming in through here into an Anderson plug. I chopped off the stupid bloody NC4 connectors or whatever they're called, because they're just junk. They rust out in a few months around salt water. And I Frankensteined a few different things in here. This end here, is the end that goes into the bluetti power station for solar power. Now, as I stated before, all electric motors, generally speaking, do not like solar power coming directly into them. Even if you have a buck converter like I've got here, they just don't like it. It's not a constant current. It fluctuates. You go under a shade of a tree, it stops, it resets itself, cloud cover, all of that bouncing around. It just doesn't like it. So you need a buffer, which is this bluetti system here. And so this is a great thing. Why? Because when you're riding, right, you've got a nugget under 100 watts coming in through that solar panel on my trailer. And because I never have the controller on the Magnum, or even Rigsy for that matter, there's 9 levels of power. I never have it over level 2. The reason being is you get about, on this system, about 80 to 85 watts coming in through the solar panel system, and riding on level 2 power on the controller, it's about a nugget under 100 watts as well, going down a flat road. So basically what that means is you have a long range battery that will last for entirely the whole day. As long as there's some sun around, you can ride forever. Obviously not at night, it'll just deplete the battery, this battery I mean, and the other one, e-bike battery. So what else is good about this? So instead of having 2 e-bike batteries, which you cannot use to do any editing or use your laptop or anything, this system has a pure sine wave inverter built in. It's got two sockets. You can run anything and everything off that. So when you get to your campsite and you are camped up for the night, you can just unplug the solar panel from in here, and then you have power for the night. And then the next day you would still have enough power to get going, and you know, depending on the sun, you would charge your e-bike battery and this at the same time while riding. Generally speaking, what else can I tell you about that? Nothing. Let's just chuck it in. So I'm going to plug this into that, and we've got a nice sunny day here at the moment, as you can see, and I'm just going to show you a few things. So just a sec. Okay, so I've got the buck hoop boost converter here, the MPT 7210A from China, about $60. Great thing, turns 12 volt into anything under 72 volts. So the e-bike battery is 36 volts, so it needs to be charged at 2 volts over. For it to charge, I have all this already pre-set up, and I have Frankensteined everything to go in and come out, and I've got the accessory adapter to put in. So I've got the solar panel coming in to this system, and then what we want, oh, that's just fallen out of there, that's nice. Okay, so let's turn that around, plug that back in. See, when I say I've Frankensteined it, I have Frankensteined it, mate. There we go. Now we're going to plug the solar panel in, and that is going to, before I show you any of that, I'll show you that. So I've got to put that back down there. Sorry, it's difficult to show you all this and do it at the same time, and I'm not sure what you can see because the sun is pretty full on here at the moment. So let maybe turn that around that way so the sun is that way, so you can see what the hell I'm doing. Okay, so let's plug it in, and that should start charging. Let's have a good read of that. Let me take this off, see if you can see it. Okay, give it a second for the solar panel to, oh yeah, got the shadow casting over it. That's good. That's going to affect it, isn't it? Okay, so I don't have the solar panel angled correctly. So we've got 50 watts coming in. If I was to angle that solar panel up, it would be a nugget under 100 watts, which the solar panel is. And that would be lovely. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to plug the accessory in, which is going to charge the e-bike battery as well. I don't know how well you can see that, guys, but I've got on the controller of the e-bike battery currently sitting at 38.8 volts. Now for this thing to be fully charged, it runs at 42 volts. So we'll just keep an eye on that. Once I plug all this in, you will see where we're at with that now. Still 50 volts. Let me put up that solar panel on an angle. Let's see if we can get that going a bit better. Okay, so I've angled that just with a bit of wood to see if we get better wattage coming through, and I'm sure we will. Yep, we got 75. I don't know if you can see that, but that's 75 watts. And that's good. So now we will plug this in. Hang on, put you on my head. That will start the Ming He. It's meant to start the Ming He. I know why I didn't start the Ming He, because I didn't turn the output button on. So we'll do that, and here we go. So we got 13.3 volts coming in, and the battery is 38.98 volts. We'll watch everything go up. Let me take that off my head. As stated, the e-bike battery is 36 volts, so to charge it, it needs to be 2 volts above what the battery states it is, otherwise it won't charge. So we've got 39 volts coming in into the e-bike battery. We've got 1.2 amps, which is 50 watts, 52, sorry for the shaking. Alright, so you can see that working, right? Working nice. 1.66 amps. So it's about between 65 and 66 watts. It's probably going to go up a bit more than that, or fluctuate around about that. So that's pretty good, I'm happy with that. Okay, now you can see that going up. It was at, I don't know, 38 or whatever it was. Now it's at 39. We're just going to leave that continually charge out in this sun, and I'll come back later and show you again what we're at. So we are going up. We are at 39.8 now. So that's just 15 minutes. That's gone up 1 volt basically. So we've still got another 2.2 volts to go before it's fully charged. So we'll just keep that going.
Yeah. I think I finally found my stride. Feels so good. It's about time that I get into a groove like this. Feel that flow, can't resist. And it all begin to go my way. I won't let it slip away. Yeah, I think I finally found my stride. Feels so good. Hold on tight. I'm taking it where it goes. Just driving it like It's about to get real good. It's about to get real good. Real good, real good. It's about to get real good. I think I found my stride. Ooh, coming just in time. Feet are moving left to right. Come on, come on. I think I found my stride. Ooh, coming just in time. Feet are moving left to right. Come on. It's about to get real good. It's about to get real good. It's about to get real good. Real good, real good. It's about to get real good.
You and your love mangled eyed and caused me grief from the start. You and your love thirsty ways have gone and caused me dismay. On you burn, cause the fever's getting hot. You lie, and you're caught inside a web. You kill, but the thrill's getting old now. You think it's getting tough, but darling, don't you scream and don't you shout. You may find true love, but it won't be for me. You may find true love, but it won't be for me. You may find true love, but it won't be for me. You may find true love, but it won't be for free. Like your ship waiting to rest, so cut the sails and swap the dare. Here we go. You and your love mangled eyed and caused me grief from the start. You and your love thirsty ways have gone and caused me dismay. On you talk, cause it's your last resort. You pray that I'll come back someday. You fight, but shout, the war's already won. You think it's getting tough, but darling, don't you scream and don't you shout. Shout, shout, shout. You may find true love, but it won't be for me. You may find true love, but it won't be for me. You may find true love, but it won't be for me. You may find true love, and shout, it won't be for free. Well, you're ship waiting to rest, so cut the sails and swap the dare. You may find true love, but it won't be for me. You may find true love, but it won't be for me. You may find true love, but it won't be for me. You may find true love, but it won't be for me. You may find true love, you may find true love, you may find true love.
So deep in love, oh yeah, with a wonderful girl, the loveliest girl in this whole wide world. Oh, it's wonderful to be in love. Nothing is greater beneath the sky above, and I'm in love. Oh yeah, so deep in love. Y'all listen to me now. All I was through. Oh yeah, counting the stars above. You makes me feel like a natural man. I'm in love with you, baby. Oh, I'm in love, so deep in love. I'm in love, so deep in love. Oh, yeah, yeah, it's got to be love, baby, baby, baby. Got.
Information overdose, cotton candy comatose, fake happy until you have it, distracted, caught in the habit, blink before we're out of time. High five, give me something alive. High five, press our lips to the sky. I'm done waiting, all out of patience. Oh, high five or die for the rest of our lives. High five, give me high five. High five, give me high five. Easy comfort, easy go. Medicated vertigo. Fake happy until you have it. Distracted, caught in the habit. Can we stay inside a little while longer? I'm not ready to face the rain. Life's just one storm after another. But here so quiet, your soul's a haven for mine. When you held me, safe in between every storm. And you listened, the space in your skin kept me warm. This love grows then goes, saying don't make a sound. Now I've seen the eye of a hurricane, and it was deep brown. Yeah, yeah. The wind keeps blowing us back to the real world. No, and darling, we're running on borrowed time. And I hear my heart beat in such a loud silence. And though you're not mine, oh, I wish you were. I remember when you held me, safe in between every storm, yeah. And you listened, the space in your skin kept me warm. This love grows then goes, saying don't make a sound. No, I've seen the eye of a hurricane, and it was deep brown. And when I meet God, I will ask him 2 questions. Why the rain and why not her? And if I ever see her again, I will tell her, yeah, that it always meant something. It could never mean nothing to me. When you held me, safe in between every storm, yeah. And you listened, the space in your skin kept me warm.
hurricane, and it was deep brown. Whoa, yeah, yeah.
Wish that it could be enough when you say you're in love. Wish it was simple to trust when you say it as much as you can, and I still don't hear you. Over all the voices inside, they're saying that I have too many issues, and I hate that I've always believed that if somebody love me means there'll be somebody I'll grieve. Sorry, I'm so obsessed with the idea I'll die alone. Sorry, I get so in my head, and it's hard to let you close. But when I let you in, I'm codependent, that's not me. It's a girl who's still in pain, who never watch them stay and watch them walk away. 'Cause people leave. They're good at confirming my doubts, so I'm anticipating you letting me down. So here I am waiting, but you keep showing up and you never run. I'm fighting the fear that the day will come where I'll be waking up to an empty bed, but it's just a dream, no, you never left. Sorry, I'm so obsessed with the idea I'll die alone. Sorry, I get so in my head, and it's hard to let you close. But when I let you in, I'm codependent, that's not me. It's the girl who's still in pain, who never watched them stay and watched them walk away. 'Cause people leave. People leave. Oh, hate that I've always believed that if somebody love me means there'll be somebody I'll grieve. Sorry, I'm so obsessed with the idea I'll die alone. Sorry, I get so in my head, and it's hard to let you close. When I let you in, I'm codependent, that's not me. It's the girl who's still in pain, who never watched them stay and watched them walk away. 'Cause people leave. People leave.
At first it felt like love, at least I thought it was. It's hard to take, using up our lives, always picking sides. What a waste. I got so far behind love. With you I was frozen in time. The hardest part was losing trust. Now the road is a wandering line, and I know I was never enough. I'm looking for a truth I'll never find in you, but I still look there. I see it in our kids,
searching like I did and learning the world isn't fair. You always had a different view. Okay to keep living alive, as long as what they thought of you was you had everything perfectly in line. But I know we would never know. Never know the cost of years until you can't get them back. You're getting by okay, I hear, and I keep on losing sight of the track. Still I know I was never enough. Heard it on the news again, that everything's about to fall to pieces. Try to drown it out, but I've fallen prey too many times to mention. And every time I lose myself, I never know exactly where I'll end up. You open the door, and I wonder what I wait for. In the first place, carved our names onto a tree. In the first place, singing road trip melodies. Even in my darkest days, when I can't see the truth, it's different here with you. Standing in the living room, it feels as if I'm drowning in the ocean. Every time I catch my breath, the tidal wave begins again. But you were there to catch my hand and pull me back to dry land in the first place. Where I kissed you on the boardwalk in the first place. When we got past all the small talk, even in my darkest days, and I can't see the truth. Take me to the first place, where you told me that you loved me in the first place, and how you'd always hold me when I've stood in my own way, lost sight of the life we made. The only thing I know for sure is true. It's different here with you.
Scary like the North Sea. I love you like a tombstone. You're buried next to me. Don't wanna speak, but you're my family. Been searching for some kindness on billboards where my mind is. I like I found the right key, but there's no luck where I've been looking. Hold your head up, we're not finished with you yet. This feels good, huh? Just don't fight it, love.
Now I'm halfway across the country, looking through you in our room, floating on a pile of cables. We used to record you sing. Your voice is growing all consumingly. Think you met me at a bad time, still trying to hear my melody. Thought I found it in your eyelids, heard a whisper in their fluttering. Hold your head up, we're not finished with you yet. This feels good, huh? Just don't fight it, love. Sugar in my blood, in my bed. Hide and seek, game of rest. Be gentle, be kind, like a bird. Tag you're in, it's your turn. Hold your head up, we're not finished with you yet. This feels good, huh? Just don't fight it, love.
It's been a long road, trying to find my way to you, trying to find my way to you. When you walked in, nothing would be the same. You were worth all the wait. With every step, with
done. You're my only one. When I look at you, I see the life we're gonna build. So in love and always will be. You are the best thing that ever happened to me. Oh, all I really know is it's you. You're my forever. We just started our story. Oh, all I really know is it's you. It's you and me. You are the best thing that ever happened to me. Oh, all I really know is it's you. You're my forever. We just started our story. Oh, all I really know is it's you. It's you and me. It's you and me. You are the best thing that ever happened to me. Oh, all I really know is it's you. You're my forever. We just started our story. Oh, all I really know is it's you. It's you and me. It's you and me. It's you and me.
I heard a wise man say, don't bring sand to the beach. You know there's plenty fish out here swimming in the sea. Don't nothing compare to who I got with me. Oh baby, in a crowded room, you stole my focus, locked my eyes on you. Heaven let me see his point of view. I don't feel this often. Something so hypnotic. I know that you got it, 'cause my heart keeps skipping a beat, and it's getting harder to breathe. Girl, you got me weak in the knees. Don't matter where we're going if you're in the passenger seat. There's nowhere that I'd rather be. Long ride home, come take it with me. Don't matter where we're going, let's just cruise. Oh yeah, oh yeah. 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 Let's just.
So that's what I'll be doing when I get to Paynesville. Yes, Trev, I'm on my way to Paynesville. Paynesville. Oh, yes. Oh, ho! Woo! Damn, boy!